Okay. All right. So basically, it's more like there is no way for us to be able to say we are good forex traders if we are not interested in what is happening in the countries that we are trading their currencies. So if I'm going to be trading British pounds and any other, in pairs with any other currencies, I should be able to know what is going on in terms of what's going on in England. And if you are trading a Japanese yen, you should be able to say, okay, I need to have ideas of what is going on in Japan. Because if you do not have idea of all this, you will be missing out on important things. Important things like there's going to be election. We had an election in the UK just a few weeks ago, and that also affected the market. As you can see, that the market, the GBP USD has been going up. It's been getting really strong, and that is because the government in the United Kingdom, the new government, have more been, promoting positive. How do I really put this? Positive messages. So people have been expecting change. If you're expecting change, people are willing to spend more money. The whole situation is more positive. So as a result of that, so the exports, the employment, the anything that has to do with fundamentals, everything is all increasing. Everything is positively being improved. But that is not enough for us to be able to take trades. That is not enough for us to be able to say, you know what, I'm going to keep buying. Remember, some of you that have been having a one-on-one session with, I've been saying this, that the market does not go in one direction. The market goes maybe up, and at some time it will try to reverse a little bit, and then it try to correct itself and continue in what we call our supposedly direction. Now, the purpose of this today's program is for us to be able to quickly go through few pairs and to see what exactly are we looking for. So I'll quickly go over it very, very quickly so we can wrap this up, and then you all can go, get on with your fantastic evening and do whatever that, that has to be done. So now let us quickly look at GBP. If you're trading this pair, you have to be very careful. Number one reason is because it's very volatile. The second reason is, as you can see, the sellers are in the market. The sellers are in the market. You need to understand that. And the third reason is we are approaching a very important session in this particular market. This is a 1 hour time frame. But if I'm to bring this back to 8 hours time frame, very quickly, you can see that. So we have the first touch, the second touch of our trend line, and now we now have the touch. So I'm expecting a drop up to this very particular place. And if you look at it, I sent out a signal about 2 weeks ago. I still maintain this particular chart analysis so that it's easier for me to explain to you guys. You can see that the price actually came back to this point right here, and then it came through this point, which is okay, it's fine, not a problem at all, because even if you had to draw your Fibonacci, you will notice that there is something going on within this area, which is also fine. So in my opinion, I would say that if you are going to trade this particular pair, then it is good for you to wait, see what's going to happen on Monday. We may be saying the price is going to drop a little bit between this support and this trend line, and then we should expect a reaction. Do not forget the overall bias of the market. The overall bias of the market is still on a bullish trend. No matter what is happening now, do not get carried away and don't say that you are going to keep selling. Continue to follow the trend. If the trend is changing on a bigger time frame, and you can go through the higher time frame, like as we can see, now this is 8 hours time frame. We are yet to take out the previous, look at this point right here. If it takes out this one, that I know that something is going on. Something needs looking at. Yes, you can do your scalping, that is fine. But look at it. We have a demand zone right here where you have this trend line. This is another demand zone. These are the zones that should be, you should be careful about. But if you know the history of GJ, generally, you know that GJ respects zones. Yes, we may draw all these trend lines, but it still respects zone. And the zones are so important that we cannot ignore these zones. We cannot ignore these zones. Please, whatever you do, if you're going to be trading, if you're going to be trading a GBPJPY, do not, I repeat, do not ignore the zones. If you're not getting your trend lines, it's fine. So we need to respect that GJ as a pair, it may not respect the trend lines because it's very volatile. When you, by the time you draw your, you draw your trend and it drops 300 pips, your trend does not make any sense. It will drop on the basis that it's going straight to touch a particular zone. So if it touches that zone, then we should expect a reaction. Now, this statement of mine is not only applicable to just bigger time frames. Even if you are working with a 5 minute time frame, if you're a scalper, do not forget that GJ also always work with zones. So we can go back and back test 5 minute time frame or 15 minutes time frame. If you check it properly, you will see that this is how it works. But on this particular, for this particular scenario where we have a situation where there is a trend line, fine, 1, 2, third one, fantastic. We wait for what? We wait for the price to come to this zone here, then I'll be looking to go what? To shoot up. Because no matter what we do, the price will not just continue to go down, 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 down. It is very, very strong. It has been uptrend for a very long time, for months and months and months. I've been trading this, this uptrend for a very long time. Even when I was trading this prop firm that that disappointed everyone in the market, my forex funds, those of you that know this particular, that know this company, I was making a lot of profits at that time. Just me buying and buying and buying and buying GJ. But now the point at which we are, it can change by Monday. The price can reverse, but I'm expecting at the opening of Monday morning, the price will try to respect this trend line, respect this particular zone, and then we shoot up. If that is not respected, the next point of touch will be this particular zone right here. So that will be my bias. So what do we do if we are buying or we are selling? That depends on you. But do not forget that your risk management is very important. I will do that. And I will be putting that somewhere here. Yeah. So I'll be risking 60 pips to get what? About 532 pips. That is not bad. That is ratio risk to reward about 1 to 5. So if you are risking, say, 1% of your account to get 5%, it's really not bad for a profit account. So yeah, that is that. So if you have any question, guys, please just drop me a message in the chat group so I can attend to that. That will be GJ. I don't want to waste time, like I said, on GJ, and then we can now go to GU. And just before we proceed, please, before you take any trade, always take your trade on smaller time frames. Smaller time frames. Sorry, where is it? Let's say 15 minutes time frame. Because at that point, you begin to see something else, what is going on. You will say, oh my goodness, I can see the rejection here. You can see that the price is still not showing that it's ready to buy. We can see what we call the internal trend line somewhere here. I'm not going to, wait on that. I will still wait and see what's going to happen by respecting the higher time frame that I just showed you guys. Then that will be it. Someone said, what is the minimum to trade? Are you saying in terms of price, or are you saying in terms of time frame? Or please, you may unmute yourself to ask a question. That is fine. Just unmute yourself. Guys, I'm really looking forward to next week. It's going to be fantastic. Personally, I have about $200,000 account that I'm focusing on. So it's going to be fire, 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 fire. We don't want to miss out in days. I'm really excited. Next week is going to be boom, 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 So before you can start taking all this trade, you need to be able to understand a lot of things like risk management, and we have indicators, we have some things in the market. It's like you want to start a movie, or you want to direct a movie. You need to have your script in place. You need to have your actors in place. You need to have your location in place. You need to have your equipment in place. You need to have your funding in place. You need to have your marketing in place. So you need to have all these things in place. So as soon as all those things are in place, then you're ready to start your film production. As you know, some of you know, I direct movies also. So the thing I would say to your question again is, you can start with demo account. I will send you some demo that you can open. You can open demo account if you feel you have an idea of trading. But I will say that I can put you through a few trainings, but I will also appreciate if you spend time to go through the website and see some of the content on the website. I've not released some of the content that I've actually recorded for the website. I think I have quite a few that needs to be uploaded, which we are working behind the scene to make sure that is recorded. And the reason is because we do not want to I don't want to create a group of traders that are chasing blanks, whereby you are seeing a lot of traders flashing money online, millions or millions of dollars that was never there. And we want everybody to be able to even my trading is all documented, so I want everybody to be able to do their trading in a way that they are confident and they know that what they are trading, when you're doing something and your mind is at peace because you know that this is the right thing you are doing. You are not trying to overdo your boundary. Basically, that is what I'm trying to say. There is something I need to quickly brief you guys about, and that is coming coming week and the next few weeks. I will be trading during the Asian sessions, and some of that will be on live sessions. So if you want to join me, I will send the message to the private group so that you can be able to catch up with me. We can trade. We win together, we lose together, guys. And of course, we need to have more wins than losing. I don't like to see anyone losing money. It's not a good feeling. I have the Instagram account. I try to put some of my trades on mostly on Instagram, but we have other things that are coming up that we are going to put up there for you guys. And I'm also planning a seminar here in the UK that my assistant is also helping me. We're going to be announcing the date, whereby we have a 1-week seminar in the UK, and also I'm going to Amsterdam in the next few months to see a colleague of mine that will be organizing something, because guys, we need to make money. At the end of the day, that is what matters. Not long story, not too much talk. So just check that. But if you cannot find it, just send me drop me a chat. What is going on with GU? This is GU. What is going on with GU? Remember, I dropped a video, a kind of a vlog on GU, and it's quite interesting after that video that GU decided to start dropping. Because I said GU was on, let's go to the daily time frame very quickly, guys. This was where I began to suspect that GU is going to drop. I suspected GU would drop from this point as soon as it crosses this place, crosses here. Then I started suspecting GU that I see what you're doing here. So right now, GU is somewhere here. So we already have a break, break of structure, which is fine. And the bulls are in the market, but the bulls are not in the market for too long. After a couple of, sell, buy, then market started to drop. What I would like to be watching out for is this next zone here. Watch out for this zone, guys. If you are selling, watch out for 1.28978. Watch out for 1.28978 or 900 or whatever you want to add, how you draw your stop, or 922. Watch out for that. That's very important, guys. Very, very important, because there will be a reaction. And obviously, I will expect when the market comes here, then it's going to be a bit of what, some kind of a resistance from this zone. And if there is no resistance, guys, if it drops all the way through, don't try and rush in and say that you want to start selling and selling and selling. Now, when market is going impulsive, don't have the fear of missing out, which we call that FOMO. Just calm down. Let your confluences play out. If you do not have your confluences, guys, don't bother to trade. I don't trade every day. I don't know. I will continue to preach this. I do not trade every day. Some traders tell you they trade every day, they make money, but they don't also tell you that they are losing money, because they will show you the trades that are making money. That is the reality of the market. Unfortunately, the truth is very, very difficult to tell. You don't trade every day. So if you come to the market, GU currently, we know that for some time, the buyers have been in the market. The buyers have been in the market. We started this journey from when? From the first week in 1st of July. And today is the 21st of July. For 3 weeks, it has been what? It has been bullish. Then we now have this particular move right here. Look at the candle, guys. Look at the candles. Look at the candles from here to this point. 68 pips in one day. And what happened? The next day, we have another number of pips. We have about, if you don't understand what this means, then I know that we need a lot of, you need to do a lot of catching up. So we'll try and do more webinars, but webinars is different from when spending more time together to do all these things, because it's a lot of technicalities that is involved in it. So we have another 45 pips. All right, that's fine. What do you think I'm going to do on Monday? I'm just going to be watching. I'm not trading on Monday, guys. I'm not trading on Monday. If I send out anything on Monday that buy or sell, before you take buy or sell, please just take a look again and check. Make sure that it fits into your own confluence. But if we continue this, if you are to continue this trend, then I would expect the price to continually go this way. And when it gets here, then I expect a reaction from the market. If it gets to this demand zone, I will expect a reaction. But how many pips are we talking about? Because, in Forex trading, you need to be able to calculate your risk. That's about what? About minimum of about 250 pips. So 250 pips. Like I said last month, I said the GU itself, it has been a downtrend for some time. So we now see that it's been going up for a while. I'm expecting the GU to still drop. And if it drop, then we now look for a way to buy, because it looks like it has been very strong for some time. But for now, I will just leave this market. I will leave this market. I will see what happened on Monday, and I will see what are the fundamentals in terms of what, in terms of news. So you need to check the news. You need to check the news. It's very important. I have seen the gurus in the market, they blew account because of the listings, the most, in fact, the simplest thing in the market, the news, because they did not take attention to the news. Overconfidence will die, because you need to understand that news, you cannot trade in a way that you own the market, that you're 100% sure. We are dealing with biases here, but our biases must be accompanied with fundamentals, sentimentals, and fundamental analysis. You should know your technical analysis. You should know your top-down analysis. You should know all these things. Trading, I'll repeat, it's not something that you do. You expect that I will just place a trade today and I'll make millions. No, you need to work for it. You need to work for it. The first mentorship that I paid for was about $3,500. That was the first one I paid for. And that was about 2010. Then I lost money. I've been saying these stories to you guys every time. And I lost so much money. And even despite that I lost money, I ran away from trading until I spoke to myself, and I paid for another mentorship, and I paid for another mentorship. And when I gathered all this experience together, I said, God, it's not good for people to lose money this way. The best thing is to calm down and listen. And don't rush. There is no shortcut. There is no shortcut anywhere. The only thing you do is you listen to advice. You listen to your mentors. You listen to what they tell you. And this is not about age. This is not about class. This is not about nationality. I have to put nationality because this video is not just for Africans, it's not just for Asians or Americans, it's for everybody that trades, all traders. All traders. Someone dropped a message on Instagram that what do you think about this trade? And I broke it down to that person. This trade is not ready. Leave this trade alone. I said XYZ. This is what you need to look for. And the person sent me a private DM, said, thank you so much. No one ever told me that. So if you think that you are coming into forex trading to make quick money, please, you are in the wrong place. Yes, you will make money. Yes, you will make money. You'll be comfortable from the, from your home. You wake up 3 o'clock in the morning, you look at market, you will take a trade, it will turn to profit. If you take 10 trades and 5 is in profit, that is fantastic. No 100%. So I'm looking at GU right now, and I'm telling you guys, GU for me, it can go this way, it can come to this zone here, and you remember the reason why I said this zone, and then I expect a reaction. So if it comes back to this zone and it stopped here, then it goes up again, all the way back up again. It may continue its journey. So in that case, if I'm going to do what? If I'm going to be buying, then I'll go for my long position. I put my stop loss and I do what? I continue buying because that is my bias. But I'll make sure that my stop loss, my risk is very, very minimal. I will continue buying. At the same time, if on Monday I notice that the sellers are getting very weak, I will start looking for my confluence. Let's see if this bias is changing. The moment I see the things that I'm looking for and that it's going to continue selling, I will remove this completely. And I will do what? I will be selling. I will be selling. And that is how it works. I'll be selling. And by doing what? Minimizing my risk. And I will sell. Guys, I will sell up to the next zone. That is ratio almost 1 to 7. That is fantastic. That is good. And that is how you do it. You keep your trading simple. Don't make trading to be too complicated. Don't draw 1 million trend lines. Don't draw. It's you that will draw Fibonacci. It's you that will draw ICT. It's you that will draw SMC. It's you that will draw one other block, no other block. Keep it simple. Supply and demand. That is what they taught us in secondary school. Supply and demand in economics. It still works even in trading. And I'm of opinion that forex trading should be introduced to school in line with economics because it works hand in hand. And that is how it is, guys. That is how it is. So that would be my opinion in terms of a GBP USD. If you have any other pair you want us to look into, and don't forget that if you go back to GU, don't forget, the best time to buy GU, the best time when the market is going, whatever it's doing, is when it comes back to this zone here. You can never go wrong, guys. Take it from me. You can never, ever go wrong if you are buying GU from this particular point. Let me put it here. If you want to screenshot it, screenshot it. You can never go wrong if you are buying from this zone here. Never go wrong. Never go wrong. 1.24, 1.25, you can never. I told someone this on the phone about 6 weeks or 2 months ago, one of my friends, and I said, if price comes to this point, just shoot and buy. But make sure you get your confluences straight. So you should be able to know what you are looking for. It's like you are getting married. You don't get married blindly. You need to know what you are looking for. Are you looking for a slim woman? I've used this as an example before. Are you looking for a tall man? Are you looking for a short man? You know what you are looking for. So in times of trading, you know what you are. Get your confluences straight. Get your no. I don't care what strategy you guys are trading. Whatever strategy you're trading, just make sure that you follow that strategy and you understand the key zones. I don't know if I'm making sense here. So yeah, we can understand why we have this trend line here. And you can understand why I put this here, guys. You can understand. Those of you that have already explained all these details to you, understand what we're trying to achieve. The purpose of this class is for us to be able to go through the pairs and our biases for next week. Because next week, I want to trade, guys. I want to trade. I want to trade. There is nothing wrong if by the end of December, each of you have at least minimum of what? 50 to 100,000 funded accounts. There is no reason why you cannot have that. You cannot be in that group of mine and you will not be able to have a funded account unless you are doing something else. You are over risking your account. If you follow the process, if you follow the procedures, I will start sending everything to you guys because I've not been doing that. I will send it to you. This account has just been passed. 100,000 account has been passed. This another 200,000 has been passed. I will send it. You will see everything. I'll be sending it. I don't want to put you under pressure. I've been holding back, sending it because I don't want to be displaying things and you start hurrying yourself up and putting yourself under pressure. I do not want that. So, but if it needs be to push you guys to say, yes, you are in the right place. You are doing the right thing by, say, studying Forex trading. Forex trading it has been in existence for a very long time. Please go and watch that video. The first video I made, I poured out my heart in that video for over 1 hour. Go and watch it and learn from it. But that is not the strategy. Strategies are completely different things. Technicalities are different matters, and they are the things that takes time to learn. It takes mentorship. Even if you cannot say you cannot pay for 1 year, you cannot pay for one-to-one because they are different matters completely. Even if it's monthly, you just learn something, and add to your knowledge. Knowledge is important. Even when the good will say that my people are perished, the perish is not just that, or they are being killed. It's because of the poverty. The poverty in the land is so much that the best thing now is it's not about sending CVs here and there. CV, I don't know. Me, I say sometimes CV is a scam. You just sit down in your house. I take my phone, I check and check and check. My goodness, this is actually according to my confidence. Let me risk $50 to make $500. That is what we are talking about. Yes, it's risky, but we are technical people. We have script. The script, follow the script if you want to act the movie. If you follow the script, you act the movie, you have a good director, your mentor, then you have a very good movie. It's as simple as that, guys. So I've talked about the GJ. Okay, guys, those of you that are trading gold, okay, it's good. It's good to trade gold. I traded gold, made some money from gold. I won't lie to you guys. I told someone I started trading 2010. He said, it's a lie. I said, yeah, because I lost money, so I ran away. And I sent a proof. When the guy saw the proof, saw the message the broker sent to me because they wanted me to put in more money. And I ran away. I said, if people want to send me back to village, I know where I'm coming from. And send me back to village. And the guy said, so why did you start? I said, that's the exact reason. It's gold. But gold is a different beast on its own. Whilst they call GJ as a beast, gold is a different form of beast. Yes, I like GJ, it's fine, but gold is on a different platform. Let's see, this is, I think this is gold. Yeah, this is gold. Daily time frames. I drew this for some time ago. You can see my trend line here. It's a very good technical analysis here, and it works so perfectly. Right now, gold continues to be what? Uptrend. And then just like GU, we can see a little bit of change of bias. Gold is looking really great right now. In fact, I'm tempted, but I'm not going to trade it. Why? This is the reason. At this stage now, I'm just going to watch. Hopefully, gold is going to drop to this zone here. Let me say this. Just like GJ, gold also respects zones. This class is not for us to talk about strategies. It's just to say what is my bias in terms of the market. We have some consolidation section here. So we've been consolidating, bouncing, buy, sell, but then it broke. When it broke, it went up and it's coming back here. So I will assume that gold is still going to come back and fill this point here and try this place again. Yeah, I will assume that, but don't forget that this is a daily time frame. So let's go to 4-hourly time frame because we always need to go from monthly to weekly to daily to 4-hour. I have 8 hours here because I'm on a pro version of Trading View. I think I'm in pro version. Or what's that one? Yeah, plus version. So that is our 4 hours time frame. As you can see, we are having a lot of rejection. I used this last class for last class too. Let me get rid of that. Okay, so we are having rejection here. You can see the price is angling around somewhere here. It's angling, and it's fine. There is nothing wrong with that. It's fine. It's angling around. So look at it. Came back here again. Probably we will see another rejection. The price will come back here. If it comes here again, I'll sell to come back here. Once I get my confluences on a smaller time frame, I will sell. And I have my chart patterns, I will sell. That's fine. But there are other things I will need to be that will be looked into. But as it stands now, again, Monday is not really the best time to trade. It's also the best time. It depends on what you're saying and what you are looking for. So if you want to sell gold, just make sure your stop loss is very tight. So you do what? You do your short. If you want to sell gold, that's fine. That's your choice. But make sure your confluence is tight. And then I'm going to be selling to this place. It's quite interesting that sometimes I'm selling and everybody is buying. Then I see that my selling is making money. And I'm like, but most people are saying they are buying now. So what's the difference? I remember me discussing with someone, and the person said, if everyone is buying, you just go and sell. If everybody is selling, you just go and buy. You make money. And the person have said he tried it and it worked. But is that the best way to trade? No, because that is not professional. That is like you're gambling. Because my friend is buying, okay, if he's buying, I expect him to lose so that I will counter him. It does not work like that. It may work for you for some time, but you have to be technical because everything about trading is technical. Yes, we have our sentimentals, but sentimentals also comes with what? With technical. So my sentiment now for gold is, well, gold has been rejecting, I can see lower low, I can see all that, I can see that the previous high has not been taken out, which is this one. This one did not take out this one did not take out this one. So I'll wait what's going to happen on Monday. Then I will do what? I'll continually to sell, further down. But I'll be very careful of what? The key zones. And what are the key zones? You can see these blue lines here. These are the key zones, but the major key zones will be where we initially put our rectangle, where you have, let me put 8 hours. Yeah, it will be this one right here. If I'm going to sell, I will just enter my sell. Then I'll forget it. I'll shut down my laptop and I will take my profit here. I'll close my laptop. Whatever is going to happen, let it happen. And that's me with gold. Then I'm done. But does it make sense for us to sell now according to our time frames? Yes, it makes sense because the sellers are in the market. When sellers are in the market, you are buying, it means you are gambling. When buyers are in the market and you are doing what? You are selling. It means you are just trying your luck or you are scalping. Remember, I sent a message to the group last time. I said it is okay to scalp, but make sure you are not dwelling in the market for too long. If you know you're going to be counter trading, do 10 pips, 20 pips profit and take your money and do what? And run. Don't stay there for too long. The reason a lot of people are losing money is because they stayed in the market for too long. And these scalping strategies that I'm talking about, we're going to try it by August. There is a strategy that I want us to try, and I want us to do it as a live trading. And we are going to have our trading journal in place. Everybody that will participate in that class must have a trading journal because you will be able to trade that you are trading. The first one, win, 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 lose, win, lose, win, lose, win. You lost and you win, you lost, and we calculate how many pips. We are going to do it because it works perfectly. I've used it to pack this my Forex fund people that packed up. I use it to pass the account within 30 minutes, 1 hour. I did it and it passed. So it is working. I stopped using it for some time and I backtested it recently and it works perfectly. So we're going to try that in August. So why am I saying that? I'm looking at gold right now and I'm seeing some opportunities in gold. But on Monday, let us leave gold for now. Let gold do its thing because gold is very, very volatile, guys. Very, very volatile. Like I said, it will send someone to the village. So, but if you have any question with gold, please let me know. As it stands now, yes, gold has been going up. It's been very, very heavily bullish, as you can see. Even when you draw your trend line from, let's even from here, You draw this first one, second one, we may have gold come back to the point. Yeah, and that will be very close to, I don't know if I can do that one. Yeah, let's see. Let's assume that this is the first touch. It's not really. Let me start from here. I would like to start. This is 8 hours time frame, guys. Don't forget that. So let's say this is my first touch, this is my second touch, and I'm expecting gold to have my third touch. So if I have my third touch, if it comes here, sorry. So if it comes back here and then go all the way up, then I'll look for what's going to happen. If I'm going to sell, then I will sell again. But whatever you do, always be mindful of this previous high. So if the price comes down here, and then the price now do what? Reject this particular trend line. You can actually put your trend line if you want to do that. But don't forget that we have this line. I drew this line here. Please do not forget that line is important. So I can say, okay, let's try. If it comes back here, we have this line here, then I can say what? I can start selling. But I'll rather tighten up my entry, wait for a reaction. Always wait for a reaction, not because it's touching this trend line, then you're going to sell immediately. Go to your smaller time frames, guys. It's very important. Go to your smaller time frames, and then before you make your decisions, smaller time frames. Very, very important. Please, if you have questions on gold, let me know. As you can see, 1 hour time frame is been coming down. So we can draw even trend line. We can have a trend line from even from here on 1 hour. If you're doing 1 hour, you can still see 1, 2 touch. The price may come back to this point, then all the way here, come back to touch this place before it continually goes down. Then we have this other trend line here. This is another chart pattern. Those of you that knows about chart pattern, you can see what I'm trying to talk about here, guys. You can see even if you want to draw it all the way. I'm not having a very perfect peak here, but let's assume it's something like that. Yeah, let's leave it here. So yeah, you can see what I'm talking about. So if the price is going to come back here, bounce here, come back here, then all the way we can sell. So yeah, so that will be it on gold. I don't want to talk too much about gold because I'm not trading it on Monday. So that one is done, guys. So we have this trend line here. This is USD-JPY. You can see that it's been going uptrend for some time since December. 29th of December. It's been going all the way up, all the way up, all the way up. And it gets to this point whereby then it broke it. It broke it all the way down. And now we just need to wait and see what happened. If it's going to continue to go down, then that is going to be a change, a massive, massive change for us. It's going to be a massive change. So let's see what is going to happen with this particular pair. So, but we need to watch out for these zones. I just drew these zones, this one here and these other zones. I will let you know, I'll keep you guys up, posted and updated, and then I'll let you know what we're going to do about USD-JPY. I'm quite interested in this one because it's a very good chart pattern I'm seeing here. Can go back into a smaller time frame, either let's say 1 hour time frame, then we'll see what is going on. I drew that. You see the lines here, see what is happening. Massive trades going on here, like consolidation. Then the price broke it all the way down, and then we now have the price is now going up again. This is why on Monday we need to be very patient, because now we have our trend line here, another trend line. So everything is saying uptrend already on a smaller time frame, 1 hour time frame. It's still saying uptrend. So yeah, let's keep watching. Let's see if the price is going to break this. If it's able to break this trend line, then we'll be able to see what is going on. If we have to wait for our confirmation before we can take a sell, or we just follow the trend line all the way back up again, which is the overall trend as an uptrend. All right, so if there are no other questions, those of you that haven't joined the Telegram, will be more active in the Telegram. We'll be less active in WhatsApp. So most of the activities will be taking place in the Telegram. So yeah, I will keep you all posted. Thank you so much for coming and attending this program. So yeah, and have a fantastic weekend. The profit from this week, try and enjoy it, because I'm enjoying mine already, and I'm enjoying it next week. The one for next week, yeah, we are going to make that together. By God's grace, we make that together, and I believe that it's just the beginning of great things to happen.